giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom NewsLeaders.
Hi, I'm James Mauser. We're heading back to Jefferson City once again, and we're going to talk to Mark Mehmert, who's the Jefferson City Chamber of Commerce. He's with the Jefferson City Chamber of Commerce, Community Development Manager. Welcome to NewsLeaders.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. Jefferson City has certainly changed its image in the last 15 years, and I know it continues to move along today in a real positive direction. But how would you say people view Jefferson City in the past?
I think in the past, Jefferson City's been seen as kind of a sleepy government town in a lot of ways. But that, as you indicated, has changed tremendously in the past 15 years. We've been working hard to redevelop portions of Jefferson City and to enhance our existing businesses and get them expanding, and we've had some success there as well. So overall, things have moved forward. We're very proud of the way the redevelopment efforts are going in our downtown area especially.
Yeah, can you go into some specifics there?
Sure. All over Jefferson City and the core of Jefferson City, what we call Old Town, it's defined as the areas that existed in Jefferson City around 1950. And those areas have seen a lot of investment recently, and part of that's due to some incentives that the city has offered, but also part of it is due to the realization that we have a lot of history and a lot of things to offer that folks want, and that is, simply put, authenticity. People want to be connected to that history. And Jefferson City has a rich heritage, and I think it's reflected in the level of investment that's come into that core of Jefferson City in the past few months.
So important not to let the history slip away, isn't it?
It is.
But at the same time, you've got to keep developing and moving onward.
Yeah, you can't just focus on one thing. We've had some great developments in the 179 area, and that was the result of the 179 Transportation Corporation 15 or 20 years ago actually being developed and putting that road in place and providing lots of new places for development to take place. And it's been a big boon to Jefferson City. The redevelopment efforts that we've experienced, I think, are more based upon the return to the traditional way of going about doing business. One time everybody went to the mall. Now folks are wanting something a little more eclectic, something a little different, and something that's not mass manufactured, and they're looking for personal service, and the core of areas of Jefferson City have that to offer.
How do you attract people to desire to live in Jefferson City?
Well, I think the desire actually is already there in a lot of instances. In Jefferson City, especially in the downtown area, we're having some success in our lofts, getting more and more of those redeveloped. It can be a challenge sometimes. Modern building codes don't always fit with historic renovation, and so it can be a challenge, but we're adding to our inventory. Every other month it seems that we're getting more and more apartments coming online, and that's been a real boon to that area.
A real growth is continuing to move, but incentives really help too, don't they?
Yes, they do. There's a fair amount of risk that is involved in the redevelopment of a building. You can pay a substantial amount for a building or even buy it for very little, but if there are environmental issues or there are structural issues, that can end up coming back to the point of where the building is difficult to make a profit on. And let's not kid ourselves. Folks are investing in these properties in order to make a profit, and rightfully so. So we're hopeful that they can make a profit. What the incentives end up doing, much like what's happened with Columbia and the airport, is they end up helping backstop some of the investment risk that goes along with it.
For more information, Mark, people can call 573-634-3616.
That's correct.
Or what's the Chamber website?
It's www.jeffersoncitychamber.org.
Good to meet you, Mark. Come back and see me, okay?
Thank you very much.
Fill me in on Jefferson City. And you've been watching Mediacom NewsLeaders, your exclusive opportunity to get the full story from reliable sources.